družstvo, první zápas. Družstvo, první zápas.
Hello. Checking the audio. Check. Checking the audio. Check. Alright, we're all good. Alright. So continuing where we left off, I have some unfortunate news. There was nothing, I don't think anything saved, so we're going to restart everything again. The resource base that we captured last time did not get captured. And yes, we're going to redo all that stuff again. Which, I mean, isn't the worst of news. It's kind of fun to take over this kind of base and shoot around a little bit. It is pretty warm today. So everyone get a cold beverage so you don't die of heat stroke or any sort of ailments. So I mean, stock market, a bunch of technology stocks have been just plummeting recently. I mean, Tesla went from like 420 something to about 400, like 398 or something. So it took a big dive. I read about it. I think it was something related to the hyperinflation of the AI market, or the AI bubble is starting to pop. So you're gonna see a bunch of technology related stocks going down. Google took a plummet, Nvidia took a plummet, Tesla, like I said, and I'm sure like AMD or whatever else technology related took a plummet as well. So we'll see what happens, but I'm sure it's just temporary. So right now would be a good time to buy. Maybe some calls if you're that inclined. You get some calls with some, like, I don't know, couple week expiry dates, and you should see a nice profit. But we never know. You know, we don't control the stock market, someone else does. You can never know. You can never predict it. Alright, so scanning the oh shoot, okay. I don't know if that was something. You know, we can I'll park this somewhere further away, and then I'm gonna hop out, and then we'll shoot them. So if they shoot at me, they won't hit the car. So in that way, if things get bad, we just drive away. Oh, I have binos. I forgot about those. Okay, you got two guys marching. Two guys running, and we're just gonna try to cap them. See if we can get them aggroed. Oh! I don't know where I'm hitting, so right now just kind of acting like a, little bit like a little thing to get them upset. Oh my gosh, that worked too well. They were too upset. I'm just gonna respawn because I don't want to wait that long. I looked, and I don't think I have any homework. So, hopefully I was right, and hopefully the work that I did do, hopefully it was enough, because I don't think I saw anything online on the homepage to do. I think in a couple weeks there is some exams or some tests that I have to do, but those are still to come. So we still have a bunch of time to study for them and get ready for them. Something cool I learned about, this was in one of my bio classes, but people have a weird way of building tolerances. The main thing about tolerances, let's say for example drugs or narcotics or some sort of alcohol, it's very interesting the way it builds up. So your body has these receptors that are specifically made for these type of ligands. The ligands are the molecules that bind to your receptors and give you that feeling. So for example, if you drink alcohol, the ligands in alcohol bind with your alcohol receptors, and that's what gives you the drunkenness feeling, the feeling of being not sober and being euphoric. That is due to your receptors receiving that ligand. You can think of a receptor as like a claw, sort of, and the ligand is like a specially fitted part to that claw. So imagine if the claw is two pieces and it has a triangle space, a triangle shape for your alcohol ligand to bind to. Once that binds, that allows a signal to go through, and that signal enters your brain through your nervous system and all that stuff, and it gives you that feeling that everyone knows about alcohol. If you've ever had a drink, it's that feeling of the euphoria, of the slightly inebriation, of the feeling of courageness that you get from drinking. That's all because of the ligand receptors for alcohol. But people that are more exposed to that receptor, to that ligand, over time, if they're very used to it, they would have to drink a larger amount of alcohol so that more of your receptors are signaled. Because past a certain time, if you constantly signal those same receptors, they become desensitized to that ligand, and it becomes harder for you to feel the same way as you did the first time. This is what narcotics are. Narcotics are very addictive, and that's because in order to get the feeling of the first high, you have to use more of that one narcotic in order to feel that same high, because your receptors have become desensitized. That's why a lot of narcotics, very addictive narcotics, have to be taken multiple times, because your body becomes so used to it. So that one hit isn't enough. Now you need to have multiple hits to get that same feeling. And the dangerous thing is that if you have, let's adjust this range. The dangerous thing is, if you have too many receptors binded to those ligands, you risk the chance of an overdose. If too many receptors are overloaded with the ligands, then you could overdose. And basically what an overdose is your nerves are so overwhelmed that they don't know what to do. And sometimes important receptors are you could say clogged almost. They're overwhelmed, so that important messages such as breathing can't get through. Your body sends multiple messages to different parts of your bodies using the nervous system. And if that nervous system, oh shoot, we're getting shot at, we're getting lit up. If your nervous system is too overwhelmed, then important messages like your brain sending your lungs, your brain sending a message to your lungs to breathe, isn't able to get through. So what does that mean? That means that you stop breathing. That means that your heart isn't getting the message to beat, and then it stops beating. This is what we know as a general overdose. This is what happens when you have too much of a substance, too many receptors are binding with those ligands, and they're not able to get important messages. I'm going to inject myself with morphine because I'm prepping for getting shot and trying also to calm down my breathing. And morphine coming from, let's not go on a tangent right here. Let's talk about first, let's finish up the conversation about, okay, there they are. I'm throwing out smokes like a bitch. Not gonna deal with that. Now we have one magazine left, alright. Oh, jeez. Oh, my goodness. Oh, boy. Alright. As I was saying, this is how overdoses happen. You take something strong like heroin. Heroin is a very addictive substance. Heroin has the ability to overwhelm your body very quickly because it's so addictive. And that's why so many heroin overdoses happen. Now moving on. We can talk about the problem is the body is so complex that there's so many different intricate details that play into an overdose or a tolerance or whatever. For example, if you have a larger body weight, the amount of alcohol that you require to get inebriated or get drunk is higher than someone that's very light. Very light in weight. For different people, different amounts of a substance are required to get the same feeling. Let's say, for example, a person that weighs 100 kilograms is drinking, and at some point they get very, very drunk. A person that weighs 50 kilograms would have to drink maybe, there's no specific number as it's dependent on every person, but they would have to drink much less alcohol in order to get the same amount of feeling as that 100 kilogram person. Many different aspects play into tolerances and addictions and all this sort of stuff. there might be some questions as to why someone would drink or why someone would use these substances in the first place. There's many explanations for that, and there's many different reasons for that. A lot of this stuff, a lot of reasons why there are alcoholics or why there are people that use narcotics is largely due to their environment. Some people might use narcotics as a coping mechanism. Some people might use narcotics as a way to fight pain, as a way to deal with a traumatic childhood. And some people might use narcotics just because they think it's normal. A lot has to do with their surroundings. A lot has to do with their environments. If you grow up with somebody using narcotics all your life, you might not see anything wrong with it. You might think, that's just a way of life. That's just something that's normal that I should be able to do without any trouble. And that's can really lead to problems, because a person that doesn't know could think that, oh, because I've been so accustomed to this all my life, that it's normal because I've seen people that I trust using it all the time. Oh boy, we're getting shot at, guys. Anyways, I was talking about how narcotics, how people get used to this sort of substances all the time, and it's because of their environments. It could be their environments, it could be the way they're feeling, it could be something happens to them in their lifetime. For example, the opioid crisis. The overprescribing of opioids is largely due to what? Well, the pharmaceutical industry is a very, very large one. It's very profitable, and what's something that everyone needs? Everyone needs to be healthy. Everyone needs to be able to cope with pain that they might be feeling after an accident or after an injury. So what do? You prescribe them medication. You prescribe them something that takes away that pain, something that soothes their depression, that's something that soothes their anxiety. This type of thing is not uncommon, and if anything, is becoming more common because of the ability to milk the population for profits. If there was a way to soothe your pain without any risk for addiction or without any sort of need for medication, well, that sort of medication, that sort of treatment has been debunked. That sort of treatment has been talked down upon. It has been said that it is not effective, or it does not work, or it does not help you completely, or you're bound to feel pain again. Oh shoot! The problem with it is that there's so much money involved. If there was not so much money involved, people would be healthier. People would be able to live healthy. They would be able to. It's right there. Guys, give me just a second. I don't know if I got him, but God, oh shoot, they're right there. They're right there, guys. I think I got them. I'm gonna double check and see if I got them. Anyways, yeah, I think they're definitely dead. Oh, okay, there's another guy. Oh, there's another guy. Oh boy. Jeez. What is this? He might be like shell shocked or something. All right, guys, we just had a interruption in our conversation. but we might be clear for the most part. Anyways, there's much money involved in the sector to heal people. When healing people becomes a business, when it becomes profitable, people are going to find the most expensive way to heal somebody. And certain things, when you are healing somebody with medication, what are you doing? Well, what you're doing is you're looking at the symptoms. You are not looking at the root of the cause. You're not looking at the problem. Sure, for some things that you can't change, for some things like an injury, for some things that are physical, you can't change that because that's something that happened. That's something that you're going to feel no matter what, unless you numb the pain. And how do you do that? With medication. But for other things that are psychological, for example, a traumatic breakup, or something like a traumatic family disaster, or something like a family emergency that just can't be forgotten, that stuff is psychological. That type of stuff can be talked through. That type of stuff can be dealt with. That type of stuff does not require medication to heal. Because all you're doing with medication is you're numbing the pain. The only thing that you're doing with medication is you're ignoring the problem. You're ignoring what could actually be happening. Certain medications are very vital. They are necessary to people. And some people can't live without them, literally. Alright, let's grenade in there. I think they're dead. They're definitely dead. Yep, they're dead. As soon as you see the resources taken, they're dead. Oh my gosh, that's brutal. Alright, we're gonna collect these bodies real fast. Get the car. Anyways, what I was saying is that certain things can be cured without any sort of medication. A person having a bad day does not need medication to be healed. Bad days happens to everybody. They happen to everybody. And if you had to take medication every time you had a bad day, the world would not be able to function properly. The world would fall apart because everybody would be relying on someone else. They would be relying on something else to feel good. When the reality is, everybody has bad days sometimes. Everybody has those days where it just feels like no matter what I do, something's just not right. Something's just wrong. The important thing to realize is that those days are normal. And when you feel those days, you shouldn't feel like you're excluded. You shouldn't feel like you are out of the ordinary because you're having a bad day. The most important thing is that you shouldn't take medication for it, because it happens to everybody. The problem is, it's just so lucrative. It's such a good investment to invest in people's health, because no one wants to feel out of the ordinary. No one wants to feel like they are the unnormal ones. They don't want to feel like they are the ones that are looked down upon. They don't want to feel like they are the ones that are the weird ones. They want to feel a part of the group, part of the tribe. And in order to feel that, what do? They do anything. They do anything to feel like they are a part of tribe. Oh, here's another guy. Many things like family separations, lead to bad things. It is very hurtful for the child. It is very hurtful for those people involved. And the only way to really solve that is to have a good structure, a strong structure that stays together, helping one another, and make sure that everyone has their backs. You got 2 minutes. I guess we can wait. I don't know. Can I garage here? I think that was good. I don't know. I'm not sure if we had enough guns or something to unlock it. But anyways. The only way to solve something like that, let's take for example family separation. The only way to solve something like that is, unrealistically maybe, is to have the family back together. Because what does the child know from birth? All they know is who their dad is and who their mom is. Imagine how traumatic it would be if suddenly those only two people in your life are now gone. It would be heartbreaking. It would be life-altering if those two people who were your people, who were your caretakers, who were your life, are now gone. Even if it's just one of them, it's still traumatic. It's no wonder why there's so many issues with people that have a heartbroken soul. They have a separated family. They have people that don't care about them. They have a stepdad or stepmom that don't actually care about them. Oh shoot, I can't. Heck. They have nobody. They don't have anybody to talk to. They don't have people to talk to about their day. They don't have people to tell them how they're feeling. They don't have anybody to confide in. Confide? Whatever that word is. They don't have anybody to do that. And the sad thing is, even though that's a very understandable problem, that's where most problems come from, it's somehow treated with medications that are very cheap to make but sell for very expensive. Medications and treatments are a business. People's health are a business. And until people realize that, there's no getting out of it. Get yourself someone like Jonda, who follows you around and who listens to you. Of course, you don't want a dog. You want someone that could actually... Okay, what the heck is going on? You want somebody that is able to understand where you're coming from. Oh wow, that's a good paycheck. Man, come on, give me this. Did I just mess this up? I think I did. Oh no, I have to do this. Wait. Guys, forgive me, I'm just trying to do this stuff. Or maybe not. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. I think that should be good now. As long as someone gets in it. Yeah, I don't know what I was talking about, guys. Probably something about family structure, something important. But anyways, we just captured a resource base by ourselves. Oh, dang. Dang, son. We're getting lit up, I think, a little bit. We just captured a resource base by ourselves without the help of Jballs. And I don't know what that means, but we did it without her. We'll get her on, guys, don't worry. We should be back. We know where we're at now. We're gonna hop in this car and we're gonna drive it. And we're gonna go to the front lines. What I do want to do though is I want to drop off these radios that I got. I feel like we unlocked radios. Well, whatever. Maybe if we didn't, I don't know where they're shooting from. All right. Anyways, we have this resource base, and now we get about $1,000 every payment, every check, and I mean that should be good. We have about 7 guys guarding this resource base, this resource. Check, check. Check, check. Alright, we're good. Anyways, we have some contacts. I just bought this anti-air gun, and I'm thinking we're gonna get some more of these guys here. 2 left. Might be because they're on the guns, I don't know. But we'll get some more of them. Actually, we're gonna get some more guys anyways. Okay, any enemies near us, so we're going to see where they are. Okay, I think I know where they are. I see a Humvee right there. We're going to back up just really fast, and we're going to drive away. Ideally back to our base. We're going to teleport back to our base. Got this guy strong at work. Going to fast travel back to our base, drop off the radios, and we'll come back and face some contact. Shoot. Fast travel, HQ. Fast travel. We are here, and we're going to. I don't know how many times I've said this, but we're going to drop off the radios. In case I didn't say it enough times. I'm so curious if we have the radio. We definitely have to, yeah. We have it unlocked now. Chemical detector, watch, 10 GPSs, not enough for a laser detector. Naloxone is the Narcan. This is what you do, guys. In case someone overdoses, you put the Narcan in them. Of course, if you know them. I don't know if I would go up to a bum and do that. But if you're that kind of person, you go ahead and do that. That's what you use. If someone's overdosing on this or this, that's what you do. That's what you give them. That is what you do. We might be stuck. I'm gonna fast travel. There we go. Too bad you can't do that in real life. I mean, you just avoid all the traffic. You'd be there in like 10-20 seconds compared to 30 minutes. Let's say you're going to work and you have a shift at like rush hour in the morning where it's, I don't know, what's rush hour, like 7 a.m., 8 a.m.? Let's say you could just go to work 10 minutes before it starts and you get there in like 20 seconds. And then you can just sit in your car. Or get some overtime, get like 10 minutes of overtime. Jeez, I wish. How can it be that technology is so advanced, but they have yet to invent time travel or fast travel? I'll be right back, guys. And I am back, guys. We got some food right here. So we're gonna have some of that. And I am back, guys. That's a long delay. recently I've been eating more spicy sauce, just like spicy sauce in general. And I'm gonna say, I don't know how people used to do it beforehand, before spicy sauce was a thing. But it's one of the best things ever. I mean, it really, it changes the eating experience. It's something that it adds to the flavor. It makes it, it's not really a flavor though, it's more of a feeling that you get. Because spiciness is a feeling that you get. It's not a flavor, it's a feeling. And the spiciness, it changes the food altogether. Welcome back, everybody. I just read up a little bit about tolerance, and going back to our conversation about tolerance, there are so many interesting things about it. One of the main things being that, oh my gosh. First of all, Janda is damaged. He was already damaged before I hit him, but now I guess we're both damaged, and neither of the cars work. Some things about tolerance is that everyone knows the basic tolerance. The tolerance that if you use a lot of drugs, you become desensitized to that, and then you will no longer feel the same effect as you did before. But did you know that there is another side effect to it? There is an effect to tolerances that could be the opposite. There could be a way that you take drugs or take some sort of drink or some sort of something, and then you have the opposite effect. So, for example, alcohol. If you drink alcohol, you will eventually develop a tolerance for it. Meaning that over time, you will have to drink more of that drink to feel the same effect. But over time, if you drink too much alcohol, you could develop a reverse tolerance, meaning that your liver becomes so damaged that you will have to, that even if you drink a little bit, because your liver can't handle it, your liver will feel so affected by it because it's so damaged and it can't filter out all of that alcohol. For people that drink a lot of alcohol, they have these things called paroxysms. And these things are crucial in breaking down your alcohol ligands. People that drink more, they have more of them, meaning that they're able to break down and process more alcohol. They're able to digest alcohol more easier than people that don't have it at all. The only way your body could develop a reverse tolerance is by having one part of your body damaged by the substance that you're using. Heroin, for example, what is the damage? Well, heroin's a good example. We're back, guys. We just got shot at, and I think it's definitely from the tower. I don't know where he's shooting from. There he is. There he is. I think I got him. I think I got him, guys. Oh, I definitely got him. Huh. Alright, but the problem is being able to get over there. Listen, guys, I could have sworn that we took over this base one time already. I don't know why I'm remembering that, but I remember that we were here with Jballs. We did take it over before, I think. I don't know why I think that, but oh, there he is. Shoot! I've been watching this guy. It's been a little while, but I've been watching this guy. I've watched this guy from prison, and he tells stories about how he was in prison and what he had to do to survive. And there's a lot of things called in prison, and these things being I don't know where we're getting shot from, but basically these things that the other inmates do are done to test your ability to fight back. And if you don't fight back, then you're used. You're made an example. So even if the other prisoner is 2 times larger than you, you still have to fight back the best that you can. Because if you don't, then the other inmates are gonna use you. Okay, this guy's dead. I guess we can try to save him, but I don't know if it's gonna help anything. He lost a fatal amount of blood. Yeah, I think this guy's dead. We'll do it for fun though. Okay, someone is back. Oh, he's right there, guys. And he's going around the corner. He's dead. We got him. Got him, boys and girls. Oh, that's pretty close. don't know where he is though. Alright guys. Alright guys. Oh fuck no. Oh vey guys. Oh vey. Now I'm determined to get this base thing. This USMC outpost. I'm determined to get it. We can't go back now. There's so many bodies there. So much loot. You know what? You know what? But we're gonna get some more guys. We're gonna get some more bodies to come with us. Got Patras here with the German outfit. It looks like it's supposed to be in like a rainy weather texture. Got Troska, Havel, Kravchuk, and Horvat. Here we go. Assalamu alaikum. It just suddenly got so hot in my house right now. Got so hot. Cause I'm just a teenager. Her name is Noelle. I had a dream about her. I see the smokestacks. We are making our way downtown towards the resource base, and we're going to see what we can get. Or not the resource base, we're going to the USMC outpost, the United States Marine Corps outpost. We killed a couple of their guys, but then they capped us. I don't know where from. Most likely it was from somewhere that was relatively easy to see, but I guess it just wasn't looking hard enough. Well, it's okay. We got a whole truck of these guys with us, so we should be fine now. We'll get them. Don't worry. Don't you worry. We'll get them. No, 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 no. No! Come on, man. I don't know about you guys, but even if I was in the war, hypothetically, and the commander's like, no, you boys stay in here, you guys can't go anywhere, I'm sure I'd be like, I don't care. I don't care what you say. I don't care who you are. I'm leaving because I'm scared for my life. Are you kidding me? What's gonna happen when I get back home? What's gonna happen when I get back home and something bad has happened? No one's going to care. No one. Man, I have someone waiting for me at home. I don't care about what your orders are, what your words are. That's so dumb and silly. Oh, you have to be here. You have to fight for your whatever. You have to fight for this. Man, who are you? Are you gonna take care of my kids? I didn't think so. Again, we have the full gang, the truck full of gangs, and we're coming from the other direction this time. I just don't know where we are exactly. Oh, they're this way. Okay. Man, I wonder what this would be like doing this in real life. How would it feel driving to the front lines, knowing you might die and not come back? And I'm laughing because the guy got hurt. All right, I'm laughing because of that. And he's in pain. Not a tourniquet. Give me some morphine. Yeah, good stuff. Alright, they're right there. Straight ahead. There's a whole bunch of them. I think the house is the best bet, honestly. If you don't hear that, there's like a heartbeat going. I don't think that's too good. When you hear your heartbeat, that either means that it's beating very strongly, or that means you're very close to something. If you're focusing on your heartbeat. There have been some times where, I don't know, I'd be sleeping and then I just hear my heartbeat. And the weirdest thing is that it keeps you awake. So something that you are just used to, that you've ignored, is now the thing that's keeping you awake. Okay, I hear a car. Oh! Oh no. Hell no. Who you shooting at, man? Oh, I forgot there's the Humvee in the middle of the road, right? Oh, there is. There they are. That's not the Humvee though. That's the cops. Quick intermission, and we just had a little break right there. But we're gonna get back to running some attacks on the USMC. We got demolished. I don't think our guys are still alive, but we're gonna get them back.
Reinforcements have arrived. Be advised, reinforcements have arrived. Be advised, reinforcements have arrived.
We just got hit. I think we're good though. That was so close. That was so close. We would have been wiped out, all of us. I think this is the point where we were at the first time, and we're gonna dismount, and we're gonna try to go on foot from here. I think they restocked their guys there at the watchtower. I'm gonna get some morphine ready. Bro, don't start shooting at him. Oh, yo! Yeah, that's what happens. You gotta get back in cover, man. Alright. That's what happens. Guys, I'm gonna cut it here for right now. It's been a good day of streaming, but we're gonna get on with our day, and probably by the time next time we log in is when we have captured the USMC base, the outpost. Hey guys, sorry for the abrupt cut as always. I don't remember what exactly happened, but it just was a cut. I don't recall if it's going to be the same server we're going to be playing on since we have new mods on it, but we'll see how it goes when we start the new stream with Jballs. Alright, catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.